What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel on this Tuesday, November the 14th. As you can see, I'm bringing y'all along on a quick cleanup. It's been a while since I've been to this property, probably a month, give or take. But pretty much the grass pretty much came to a stop after the first couple frosts we had. There was a little bit of those, weeds that survived the cold weather that was standing up here and there, and pretty much I just went over the whole yard with the mower, just to neaten it all the way up 100%. Probably the last, touching of this yard that I was going to see for a while until the springtime if they continue to use my services. But anyway, I'm just going to take you guys on this journey. As you can see right here, all I'm going to do is take the leaves that had collected over the time that I was absent from the property, pretty much blow them into the center of the yard. And I'm going to take my mower and I'm going to just mulch them in fine and let nature do the rest with them. Pretty much it'll be nutrients to the grass as it get ready to go into dormancy. And as the spring season comes right around the corner, nutrients from the leaves from the trees and everything, just goes right back into the ground. So the property owner was happy and I was happy. Looked good at the end. I must have a disclaimer at the very end when I was doing some of the mulching in. As normal, my iPhone decides to stop recording and hit me with the out of storage message. So had to cut the video kind of short when it came to mulching, but hopefully you guys get the drift on the way I do it. That works for me, and pretty much was in and out of this property within about 30 minutes. The longest part of it was actually, setting up the camera to get good angles and to make sure the gist of everything was seen. So guys, sit back, hope you enjoy, and I'll catch you in a few minutes. So here, as you can see, as the video goes on, I pretty much just went in a circular motion. I gathered all of the leaves, a little bit more into the center of the property. And once I got them all in, pretty much blown into one area and mulched up as I was going on the mower, that's when I started my up and down direction, just pretty much scattering it out. And if you take notice, I have my chute down while doing this. I did not want the leaves to get mulched and being thrown away from the pile right then and there. I wanted to get it in just as tight of a pile from the mower as I could. That way, when I did start the mulching process, it made it a whole lot easier because the bulk of everything was right there in one little spot. So like I said, ran around in a circle a couple of times, and once I got everything into position to where I wanted it, I changed my directions. I went one way in the yard, then I turned around and went another direction, and that was pretty much it. Got everything mulched in. And like I said, this video right here ended prematurely because I ran out of memory. So hopefully, from what you can see, you got the gist of how I did it and how it worked out for me. So I hope you're still watching and tuned in, and sit back and continue to enjoy. And guys, I've also seen in these situations when leaves, if the property warrants, if you have a woods line or something like that that is, right behind the property or whatever, and you have the means of getting the leaves, blown over there. If you have, let's just say, for example, I guess what I'm trying to say, if you have the time and a strong enough blower to mitigate the leaves to the wood line instead of, doing the mulching in. I would also recommend doing that. I've seen channels do that before. They'll blow all of the leaves to the wood line, and the property owner is satisfied with it, and it gets the job done. It might be just a little bit more time consuming, blowing instead of, putting everything in one little area and mulching it up. But hey, that's why you charge for what you do, and you also go pretty much off of what the customer may want you to do when it comes to leaf season. Because as a channel I watched the other day said, you cannot get every single leaf. It's just impossible. As you can see, these trees are still loaded, so I'm sure within another week or two, with the way the wind's been blowing around here lately, the yard's gonna be covered again. But I'm sure at this point, this is probably my last visit to this property, because the grass season is pretty much over, and this property pretty much takes back off with me in the spring. So once I come back, the leaves that are remaining, on the trees right now will be what I mulch up and take care of come the first service in the spring. And, charges are, made accordingly to the work that has to be done. So guys, sit back. Hopefully that made, a little bit of a thinker go off in your head, and be back with you to check out of here shortly. Well guys, as you can see here, this is another property that I normally mow. However, after speaking with the customer, they didn't want the mowing. They pretty much just wanted the shrubs to be, shaped back up and put, neat in perspective. So that's what I went ahead and taken care of. Luckily, I did have my hedge trimmers with me this time. Usually I don't. I try to travel as light as possible with equipment, especially nowadays. You just have to be extremely careful with the way, people are just pretty much stealing things now. So the least that I can, have on my truck or in my truck, the better it is for me. That's just my personal preference. But I was scheduled to do one other lawn today, and the customer called and stated some things came up, so I had to pretty much reschedule that one. And that's why another reason I have, my hedge trimmers with me. So it worked out pretty good. But guys, as I'm wrapping this video up, I just want to get something off my mind that I've been, pondering on for the longest. But I'm just go ahead and just put it out there and, be done with it. I think this may be my break right now with videos on YouTube. Again, I really appreciate everyone that has shown the channel love, support, and appreciation, and uplift, motivating comments, and the ones that find it not a crime to just hit the thumbs up button, to just hit the subscribe button, and go with me on my journey on this YouTube trip. I guess what I'm getting at is, the support I'm getting is great, and I really love it. But at the end of the day, being human, as I've seen another guy on YouTube spoke about, is a farmer that I watch a lot of. Being human, the amount of time and work and dedication it takes to stop, to find an angle, to put a tripod down, to put on a head strap, to just do what the majority of us do on a day in to day out basis when it comes to trying to get content. And pretty much seemed like the channel has just been at a complete standstill for the longest. I think I'm just going to take a pause and sit back and just continue to spread love to other channels. I may kick back off, after the holidays. I may drop one more video, between now and before the end of the year is up. It just depends on what I have going on. But I am at a point now to where I am spending an hour or longer on properties that normally take me about 45 minutes to do, trying to get content and take you guys on, my journey. And the channel is just at a standstill. And I know a lot of people have told me, do it for yourself, look back where you came from. I understand that aspect. I understand the aspect of those who really have been riding for the channel. But I'm human, everyone, I'm human, as we all are. And I feel that if, these huge channels that are constantly getting thumbs up and likes and comments, and even getting monetized and even getting profit from those of us who go there and we use their discount codes to buy certain products that we see they advertise on their channel, and it helps them out. They don't even, now I don't even see any of them showing any love or support to my channel. I took a notice to it on my Instagram. I took a notice to it on here, on how and who the bigger channels interact with on a frequent basis. And granted, it hurts. I mean, it's just the bottom line. It does hurt, because it makes you feel as if, okay, why do you notice certain people and show love and uplift and, whatever you do for them, and here the other ones who have shown your channel love, support, and even bought stuff from you, You don't say anything. You know, you don't say good job or good point. You know, you don't say anything. And you guys are reaping a lot of the benefits from a smaller channel. So I guess maybe I'm looking at it wrong, and I'm hoping I'm not sounding like I'm on a soapbox, but I really am. But maybe I'm looking at it, you know, in a weird type of way. But I think as of now, I think I'm probably going to just step back from YouTube for a little while, regather myself. You know, this is a perfect time in the season to pretty much put the camera down. When you're out here, like I say, trying to film this stuff, then you run out of, you run out of memory, depending on what you're using to record. And when you go back, you're spending hours editing, trying to, bring the most entertaining stuff to the channel. It just sucks to not get that love and support that you could. So yeah, I think as of today, this will probably be my last video for a while. If you follow me on Instagram, I still, from time to time, pretty much daily, I put stuff on my story there. But that's easier to just pull your phone out, hold a record button for a few seconds, and send that down the feed, versus taking a tripod out, putting the tripod in the yard where you're not invading too much of your customer's privacy, trying to block out addresses, trying to be just as private, but trying to get content as you can. And for the channel to just be at a standstill, it pretty much kind of hurts. The views to likes and subscribers is way off. When I look at the statistics in the YouTube studio, things just don't match out. So yeah, I'm just being human. I'm sure a lot of people may not even make it this far in the video just to hear this out, but yeah. Today, November the 14th, I think is going to be my pause date from YouTube. I'm just going to take a little bit of time off, get myself together. I'll still continue to support everyone else that puts out information, puts out videos and content, because like I said, I know it takes a lot of time to prepare, to, for one, get all your stuff loaded in the morning. For two, choose which property is going to give you the best content for, a 20-25 minute video. Some people do longer videos than that. I tried to even cut my videos down to shorter in time, just for attention span sakes, but nothing is really working. Posting, I used to post on my Instagram story that I uploaded a new video, and I didn't do that on my last video, and I probably won't do it on this video, because I want to see who truly will tune in without being, told, hey, there's a video out from Grant's Lawn Care. Let me check it out. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna get off this soapbox, because that's exactly what it was. I don't feel bad about just being open and human with you guys, because at the end of the day, it's my truth, it's how I feel, and I'm willing to speak out about it. So thank you all for the main ones that show support and love to the channel. Keep your channels going. I'll be commenting, liking, and subscribing to the channels that I see. Again, thank you, as the picture says, for watching. This is Simon from Grant's Lawn Care. I'll get back with you guys sometime here in the future if I do decide to. Be safe. Happy holidays. Happy Thanksgiving. Merry Christmas. And a Happy New Year if I do not drop any content between those major holidays that are coming up. Guys, I'm out of here. Be safe.